ripped the Band-Aid a little bit.
Very nice. Well, we're gonna just get into it. Welcome to the Pocket Friends podcast. We We are your hosts. I'm Miranda,
I'm Daniela.
I'm Jillian.
and Daniela's computer is old and sometimes likes to malfunction.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can ask for
How long have you had your computer?
a long time. I got it in high school.
And you graduated high school in
22.
22? For Mac years, what, 6 years? That's probably a pretty decent time.
Before I got out of high school. Like, I got it during
Yeah.
high school.
She does have the MacBook Pro, though, with the touch bar, which was my favorite thing about the MacBook that they got rid of. And I still miss it.
Yeah. I remember you were really sad that you couldn't upgrade the parts that you needed to keep your computer.
My computer was like, the battery was just not lasting. So I took it into the Apple store. And the guy, he's like listening, because it would also like overheat. Really, like the fans got loud.
Yeah, I remember it sounded like your computer was constantly taking off all the time.
Yeah. Even if I had like just like a Word document open, it would go off. So I took it into the Apple store and the guy's like, "Oh wow, I didn't know people still had this." He's like, yeah, this like version of the MacBook Pro, like a lot of people got rid of because it's awful." Okay.
You're like, great, love that.
It wasn't like the version.
It was about the
it was
chip.
The
processor chip or whatever.
Yeah, the whatever they used like an HP chip or process or something. I don't know. And he was like, "Yeah, we don't work with them anymore." I said, "Okay, cool." And I was like, "Can you replace the battery or something?" And he's like, honestly, it's gonna cost you like $600 to do that. You should just buy a new MacBook." And then I was like, I really love the touch bar. Can I, is there any way I can have that again?" And he said, "No."
You should write to them. You should start a petition. I want a new MacBook that has a touch bar. I don't care about what the processor is or what the internals look like as long as it has a touch bar.
Apparently the touch bar got very mixed reviews. People like loved having the F keys.
Yeah, I would also like having the keys. I think I'm more on a key person than the touch bar.
It was just so versatile because it changed with your to do the same things you would do on the touch bar.
Oh.
What were you saying, Danielle?
I said, what do you use the F keys for?
To do the same things you would do with the touch bar, like turn up the brightness, turn up and down the volume.
Yeah, but
like mute,
I like
all that
the
stuff.
bar because it tells me exactly what I'm doing. Like, I have to remember with the F key which one does what.
It doesn't. I have like little symbols above the F keys. Like I have volume, brightness,
My favorite thing, though, was depending on what like application you had open, the touch bar would change to like have features that went with that application. So whenever I had my Word document open and I was going through and I had to like underline things, put things in italics, highlight things, I could do it all in the touch bar. And I didn't have to do like the shortcut on the keyboard or scroll with my mouse.
Yeah.
It's just so fast.
That is convenient. Yeah, I can admit that. I've never had one, a touch bar. I've never used one, but that does sound very nice. And so, I get your complaints.
Now we're upgrading our iPhones. We have iPhone 13 Pros at the moment.
What are you gonna get?
After I listen, I'm grateful that we're getting new phones, but I'm also a little bit like annoyed because I asked this question at Christmas if we were going to be getting new iPhones anytime soon. Because if we weren't,
And our dad said no.
I was going to buy us new phone cases because Jillian's was like in the gutter, like with pieces were falling off of it. She needed a new one
Mm-hmm.
anyways, but like mine was like kind of coming apart, and but like I could have made it last if I knew I was getting a new one in a few months.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was told, no, you guys can like keep yours for a while, and I ordered like 4 new phone cases
So when are you getting new ones?
when we move.
In May,
When you move?
but I was supposed to be doing research on them, and my research says the iPhone 17 is the best deal. But
That's what I've
Daniela
heard.
is just attached to the idea of we need the Pro. Plus, the Pro has like the telephoto lens, which we
I have
have
the
right
Pro.
now. We have the telephoto lens on our iPhones right now, and we would be losing it if we went to the 17.
Yeah.
And I was like, "How often are you really zooming in?" And Daniela tells me she zooms in on every picture she takes.
Not every picture, but a lot of pictures I do zoom in, and anytime that I take
You
like
can
a
still
picture of the
zoom in, it's just
landscape,
not as far.
right, but every time
For
I take a
me,
picture of landscapes, I take it
yeah.
in every single zoom. I take it in 5x, I take it in regular, and I take it in zoom. And I
Yeah.
take it vertical and horizontal.
I
And then I
will
look at them
say
later and decide what looks best.
I don't care about iPhone. Like I don't like the important things to me are like the battery and I didn't care that much about a phone. Um, but I feel like whatever the newest edition is always tends to be the best deal. And since I usually keep my phone for so long, because the one I had before this was the 12, and I just upgraded last month. So getting the 17, yeah, it's the newest edition right now, but I'll probably have this phone for like at least 5 years.
Yeah. Well, and I had pulled up like on Apple's website you can compare,
Yeah.
like pull up like literal specs and compare them side by side. I was comparing our iPhone 13 Pros to the iPhone 17, and it was like the 17 has Apple Intelligence, which didn't exist with our phones, but a
Hmm.
lot of the things are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
They do very incremental upgrades at this point,
Yeah.
which it's fine, it's whatever. Like you don't need to upgrade your phone every year.
Yeah.
But so I guess we'll
What
flip a coin on which phone we're getting.
whatever
I
you just
also preferred the color that I want is the Pro. I want the
what
navy,
color? Okay.
Yeah,
the
Daniela
like dark
also has an
blue.
aversion to pastels.
I don't love Apple pastels. It's not my thing. I think Apple does the like deep colors really great, and the pastels are
Can you
kind of
you
a
can't
mix
even
for me.
tell what color is my phone?
The silver.
Silver,
It is a silver. How do you know?
From the camera.
the
Just that
camera.
part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you can
I
hardly
also
tell.
I also love a clear phone case with like a lot going on. You've seen my phone
Yeah.
cases.
Yeah.
So I want a color that I like.
Fair. I miss my purple iPhone. That was my iPhone 12.
I really love this color. I have the like forest green one right now.
It is pretty.
It's
I would have
just
gotten
pretty.
green. Obviously, I like green if my phone case is green.
Hmm.
Um, One thing that you guys will have to get used to with the 17, and I'm sure you've seen it, is that it always looks like this.
You can turn that off. It's
Okay.
the always on display. Yeah.
I probably need to turn it off because it's so distracting.
That's how our watches are.
Yeah, my watch is always on too. But I don't mind that.
It actually kind of annoys me because I have the anagram. Is that what it's called? Clock?
Yeah,
Analog.
analog clock.
Analog. I have the analog clock, but when I flip it up, it shows me the numbers like a regular clock, but when it's like on the always on display, it's just the ticks, and I need the numbers. So I have to like flick my wrist to get the numbers to even tell the time. That's my
Sounds like you just need to update your settings.
To what? That's just the watch face I have. It just does that when
Yeah,
it's
but can't you
on the
change the
always.
watch face?
All the other ones are ugly. I
Okay.
really like 3 watch faces. I'm very picky about my watch faces.
So you guys are getting new phones.
Yep.
Exciting. I hope I
Already
don't
began
have to deal.
negotiations.
I hate dealing with new technology, so I hope I don't have to get any new technology anytime soon.
Daniela will probably need a new laptop soon.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
getting an overhaul in 2026.
I'm gonna say, if we keep podcasting, you're probably gonna need a new computer.
Yeah,
Because this is not the first technical problems that we've
I
had.
know. Almost every week there's something. This week I turned on my computer and like it was trying to have me like log back into my Apple ID to see my text messages, and so I like did it, and then it was just loading forever, and then it said there was an error, so like I did it again, and then it just kept loading again. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna like shut it down and restart. Except it wouldn't let me shut down while the stupid thing was loading, and I couldn't cancel it or exit or anything. So like I just had to wait for it to be done loading before I could do anything.
Yeah.
And then I restarted it and
You're
I
You
didn't
can
have to sign into it.
you can force quit the application.
That's what I do. But yeah, your computer, it sounds like it's just old and slow. There's not much you can do to fix it.
And the battery's fine. The battery is 100%. I did check that. It's just the computer itself.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jillian, yesterday was your birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks.
How was your day?
It's good. When it was like a Tuesday, so that's kind of not a great day to have a birthday. But I came home. She got me flowers, and I had birthday presents to open. We ordered Chinese, which is our like birthday tradition, is to DoorDash Chinese.
Nice.
And
That's like our
then
birthday tradition with each other, not like a family tradition or anything.
no, not a family tradition.
We just
We
randomly
usually go out
decided
to
to do
dinner if
this.
we're with our family.
Yeah.
But we love Chinese food, but we like don't get it that often, so it's become like we only get it for birthdays.
Yeah, something special.
Yeah. And then Daniela went to Target and got some dessert options.
Yeah, what did you end up
She
picking?
we ended up going with the ice cream cake because she also got like freezer creme brulee that you put in the oven and cook and everything. And that was just gonna take too much time and she was too full from
It
her
was
food.
it was a
So
lot of steps. Like
So
a
that'll be more
lot
like
of
a weekend
steps.
project.
that's what she said. She's like, that sounds like a
Yeah.
Saturday project.
Fair.
So we had the ice cream cake, which melted very quickly. I
Yeah.
wouldn't really recommend a Target ice cream cake,
The
if I'm
vanilla
being
ice cream
honest.
actually didn't melt that fast. It was the chocolate ice cream on the bottom practically just melted all over my plate. So then it was just
But it was
vanilla
Wow.
also
and like
like
the
melting in the box.
yeah.
Did it taste good?
It was
It was
fine.
fine.
It wasn't,
Yeah.
Nothing
So
crazy.
you're saying Dairy Queen is the way to go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good information for me to store and not need for my own self.
Yep.
I
Do they make
Um,
dairy-free ice cream cake?
not that I've seen.
Hmm.
It's probably pretty hard to find a place to do that. I mean, there's a lot of places that don't even do dairy-free ice cream.
Yeah.
But Dairy Queen does have dairy-free dilly bars.
Yep.
So,
You can do gelato though, right? That's not ice cream. that have dairy in it?
Yeah, well, like not necessarily gelato, but like sorbet.
Yeah.
Um, I just, I'm not a big fan, and I've never been a big fan of fruity ice cream. I have to be in a very specific mood for it.
What are your thoughts
Yeah.
on popsicles?
Daniela's main food group.
I know. They're fine. I particularly like them in the summer,
I'll eat them all year
but
long.
they're not like
I've
my
always got a
go-to.
box of popsicles nearby.
I know. I know. That's like you said last week that was what you were gonna have for dinner. I'm
Do
like,
you like the
that's concerning.
what's the brand? It's like Outburst or something like that. They do like the mango and the strawberry. They're like a fruit
Oh, yeah.
popsicle.
Again, they're kind of fine. They're not my go-to. When I want something sweet, I normally want something chocolate.
That's rough.
Yeah, it is
How
rough.
do you how do you achieve that?
There's a couple dairy-free chocolate bars that I can get at different places. Like I found one at Aldi or Lidl, Aldi Lidl. Um, chocolate chips I usually keep on hand, and I can usually find a dairy-free chocolate chip, and I'll just take a handful of them and shove them in my mouth.
Hmm.
That's usually my sweet treat if I want one during the week. There's always dairy-free ice cream too at the grocery store.
That sounds like a
Yeah,
sad
can't
thing
forget
for
brownies.
Oh yeah, and brownies, which was our go-to in law school.
That we
'Cause it
always
was,
had a box of brownies that were Miranda friendly,
yep.
just sitting around.
We had so many brownies during law school that I got sick of brownies for a little bit. So I
That's
don't
funny.
think of them right this second, but I'll come back to them. They are one of my favorites.
I don't think I could ever get tired of brownies. It's just like a classic.
It is. I actually have. Oh, so this last weekend we hosted Alex's 30th birthday slash our housewarming and had a bunch of people over. And my dad and my stepmom brought over a giant, well, it wasn't a giant, but it was a pineapple, like a full pineapple. And they split it open and put butter and brown sugar on it and smoked it in the smoker.
That sounds good.
It was.
Yeah.
And then you have it with like vanilla ice cream.
Mm. How do you feel about
I'm
pineapple upside
in.
down cake?
Yeah, it was kind of like almost any kind of like crumble or, so I'm trying to think of like berries or whatever, but like it was just like that and it was warm and with the ice cream. It was just really delicious, honestly.
Like
I
a
was kind of
peach
surprised.
cobbler
I was not expecting.
situation?
Yeah, something like that.
How do you feel about
But
pineapple
pineapple,
upside down cake?
I know.
it's good. I haven't had a lot of it.
It looks
It's
nice.
fine. Not my favorite. I'm not a big cake girl.
I could tell from your ice cream cake.
See, uh, pineapple upside down cake is so good because it's nice and moist,
It
and
is
there's
very
no
moist.
frosting.
Yeah,
And
and I think
pineapple
you
is
guys
a
might have had
tropical
it.
fruit.
Yeah. My mother-in-law makes 7-Up cake. That's
Hmm.
like her classic go-to for anything dairy-free for me, that everyone enjoys. And it's like, a plain lemon lime cake or lemony cake with whipped cream and strawberries. But you could probably do it with any sort of fruit.
Yeah.
So it's good. But my favorite, I do still probably say brownies. I do love a brownie.
Yeah.
It's just classic.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. So, did anyone at work know it was your birthday?
So there is like we do this with everybody's birthday where there's a card that goes around that everybody signs,
Uh-huh.
but there's usually like a week delay in the birthday card getting to you.
They don't plan
So
ahead.
nobody said anything to me. Also on Tuesday, like I am one of like five people in the office.
Gotcha.
So no, nobody said anything. Nobody knew. It's fine.
That's
I
sad.
wasn't expecting anybody to know.
I'm sorry.
We don't have like birthdays listed anywhere. There's like the the lead paralegal who knows when all the birthdays are, and she like sends the birthday card around.
Yeah, she's the designated female in your office.
Yeah.
I'm the designated female now in my office. Except for we have a birthday tomorrow, but she has explicitly said no one celebrate. And
Did
we
she mean
have,
it?
well, she's very old. I love her.
Mm,
She's in her 80s. Don't ask me why she's still working. I
crazy.
don't know.
For the
I
love of the
wish,
job.
yeah, I think she just likes having things to do and she helps us a lot. So, like, she's great to have and we love having her there. And don't feel bad about an 80-year-old still working. I think she wants to be doing it. Otherwise, she wouldn't be doing it. But
Yeah.
anyways, we have a place where all of our birthdays are listed, and I've been looking out because I knew her birthday was coming up, and I'm like, why isn't it on here? And I found out today it's because she said no, like don't put me anywhere. I don't want anyone to know it's my birthday.
I don't
So,
think we have a
yeah,
list anywhere of everybody's birthdays.
yeah. It probably depends on the company, but
So,
Nobody at my work knew
I
it
don't
was my
know.
birthday, but I still got the day off.
was that coincidental that you had the day off?
Yeah.
Lucky you.
I wasn't supposed to. I got a text the night before that was like, you don't need to come in. And I was like, sweet. Works for me.
Would you have said anything if you had gone in?
No, no. I
People don't
worked
need to know that information.
I worked at a school that I went to my entire childhood and like didn't remind anybody that my birthday was coming up or anything. Like none of that, and like fully was hoping they would just like forget it. They
Yeah, okay.
didn't.
I have to say, though,
They didn't.
I have been on the other side of what you do, right? You're a nanny, you have little kids. Now, and I was older, but I was the kid that had a nanny. And there was like nothing better for us than creating like cards and getting to celebrate our nanny. Like it was so fun. So that was my only thought of like, oh, the boys got to, or they missed out on celebrating you and wishing you happy birthday and creating cards for you and stuff.
We do fun stuff every day. We don't need a special occasion
You're
for
like, it's
that.
fine. I don't need it. Okay. I get it. I get
I just
it.
like it's weird because like I think I am an attention whore, but in very specific ways.
Okay. What ways?
And
I
my
can see
birthday
that.
isn't one of them.
Okay.
Especially in like a crowd. Because so the thing where I went to school, it's a very small school. And
Yes.
every child's birthday gets celebrated kind of by the whole school because after lunch they will sing to you. Like the whole school sings happy birthday to you.
Wow.
And I
That's
always
intense.
hated it. It's not that intense
Yeah,
because
I
the
don't think
school
I would have
like
liked that.
my class, my graduating 8th grade class was 4 kids including me. So 3 other kids. So like it's not like that crazy like that the whole school is singing to you, but like I just don't like it. I don't like those
Yeah.
kinds of like public displays. Like I have always said if anybody like even attempted to propose to me in public like on the jumbotrons or anything, like anywhere remotely public where there's other people around,
Walk
instantly
away.
I'm saying no. Like I don't care if I want to marry you, I'm saying no.
I'm saying no.
I'm saying no and turning around and walking away because that isn't like that's embarrassing to me. Like I like even if you weren't trying to embarrass me, that's embarrassing to me and I'm leaving. And
That's fair.
I will talk to
I get
you
it.
at a later date.
Try
And that's
again.
how I feel about it. And anyway,
So
so then
what
when I
would
was working there, then the whole school did sing to me, even though at the time when you get sung to, I was up with the preschoolers at nap time for whatever reason. No. They knew that I would be upstairs at nap time, so they sung to me before recess. Usually they do it like after recess. They sung to me before recess.
Ah,
So I still got roped in.
okay. So you neither of you are like birthday celebrators.
I mean, I wanted to be celebrated, but like by the people close, I don't really care about like the people
Yeah.
who like feel obligated to do
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
Like
or
I
like they're
want the
like
people that are like friends with me to text me happy birthday.
I
Like if I
want
like have no happy birthday text, like that will upset me. Or
yes,
like
I
phone
want it to be
calls or
genuine.
anything. Right.
No,
Okay. Hold
I
on.
had 1 year where nobody called me or texted me or anything until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was so sad.
That's so sad. Okay. No, I want your guys' opinion on if you have like groups of people in group texts, like family or friends or whatever. Um, do you prefer when someone sends it through the group text so then you have like a chain of happy birthdays? Or do you prefer more like individual texts?
I kind of like the test of
Who's
the
first?
individual
Individuality.
text.
Who who
I like
actually
the
remembers?
individual
Our
text.
our aunt
Like,
texted in the group chat for Jillian, and then our cousin, who's like closer to Jillian's age, immediately after was like, "Oh, happy birthday!" And I was like, "Oh, she has no clue. She did not
that's okay.
remember."
But like in our friend group from law school, I usually text individually. And then I know you and our like Aim Darby are good at being like texting the group chat to like make sure everybody else remembers. But I
I
kind
think
of
that's our thing.
I like to use it as a test to be like, do
Who
you
loves
know
me?
when my birthday is?
Now, hold on. I have to say something. So, yesterday, Aunt Darby texted first in our group chat, and I know that's to remind everyone else because no one else remembers any dates. That's fine. Um, but I, the night before,
You
had pre-saved my Instagram story for
you
you.
did post first.
So I posted first,
Yes.
and I was like, okay, well, I lost the texting challenge, but I won the posting challenge.
And I bet you $50 she had that text to autosend.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. That is such a game changer now with like remembering birthdays is having auto send on.
Yeah, it's
I
perfect.
have a reminder for my best friend's birthday because like she's my best friend. And it's not that I don't remember when her birthday is. Her birthday is actually very easy to remember. It's that I won't even realize like that it's the next day. You know what I
That
mean? Like I
day.
don't realize what date it is.
Yeah.
And so I have a reminder for like to remind me the day before. And I like got the reminder and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to go schedule a text right now."
Okay, someone needs to remind me to do this in July because I was a horrible daughter last year. I don't remember if you probably remember this, Jillian,
I remember this.
but it was like it was like the second day or the day after we had taken our mock bar exam. So brain dead, not doing well, freaking out that I'm gonna fail my test. We had like been studying all day, etc., etc. Suddenly, it's 10 o'clock at night, 10 or 11 o'clock at night. I look at the date on my computer and I realize it's my dad's birthday and I've forgotten to text or call or do a single thing. And
Yeah.
I text him and I'm like, oh my God, are you awake? Thank God he was because I called him and now he's like, I can't believe you forgot my birthday. So
Technically, you didn't.
I didn't forget. I just got there really, really late. I was the last
Yeah.
person to probably
You
tell him
just,
happy birthday.
you wanted to make sure he felt the love throughout the day until the very
Truly.
end.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually am that person. I genuinely, not like because I forget, I genuinely will text people later in the day, whether it's like 3 o'clock or like 5 o'clock or whatever, and be like, hope you had a great day. Like, happy birthday, hope you had a great day.
Yeah.
So then like they're still getting messages like throughout the day. Like I feel like it's just so
Yeah.
nice.
It can, yeah.
Like
That is nice.
I'm not trying to be rude. I genuinely just like want them to be able to like spread the love out and
Yeah.
like get it all day and not open them all at the same time. And then like now what do you do?
Well, now it's over.
Right.
I love birthdays.
Yeah, this one was pretty good.
Good.
Sad I lost my health insurance and I have to be an adult now, but you know.
That is unfortunate. No one likes doing that.
Boo. What a upsetting milestone birthday. You're like
Lose your health
you're
insurance.
officially on your
Usually
own.
you like gain something.
Yeah, like last year I could rent a car and now
Yeah, 26 is not great. And 27 you can do the whole spiel from Pride and Prejudice.
yeah, I will be doing that for Pride and
I'm
Prejudice.
27. I'm unmarried.
I
I
have
have
no
no
prospects.
prospects.
Yeah.
And I'm a burden to my
Jillian's
parents.
birthday theme next year is Pride and
Yeah.
Prejudice. Her birthday
I love
theme
it.
this year is outer space.
Yeah,
And
Artemis
I
too.
picked it actually before she started talking about all the space stuff. And then she started talking about it like a week later. She had no clue what the theme was, by the way. It was a surprise. But I picked it, and then like a week later, she started talking about space stuff, and I was like, okay, keep this up, keep it going.
Very
I was
nice.
a little annoyed,
Very
but I
nice.
was like hoping she wouldn't get over it.
It was a little annoying. No, I stopped telling Daniela fun things I learned because she's like, I don't care anymore.
She's over it.
I just didn't want to hear everything, you know?
I almost got you an Artemis 2 t-shirt for your birthday, but I couldn't find one I liked. So I'll be on the hunt for Christmas.
You can tell Miranda what you ordered as part of your birthday present.
I got the Rise plushie.
Ooh,
NASA finally got them,
that's fun.
so that's on the way.
Exciting.
She saw that as we were sitting on the couch after we ordered DoorDash. And I was like, do you want it? And she was like, kind of. And so I gave her my card and told her to buy it.
It feels like such a silly thing to buy.
If you want it, you know? It's not that silly.
But you'll always think of this era of your life when you see it. And it will be sentimental
It goes with
to
the
you.
theme. Yeah, it's on theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of sentimental things. Like this is like my room downstairs and all my stuff. And I have some plushies. My owl.
I mean,
Because my brother always told me that my eyes look humongous. Yeah, you have a bunch of things.
Is the pig sentimental now?
It's a Webkins. All Webkins
You got
are
that?
sentimental.
Like you got that for Christmas
From my sister.
from
Oh,
me.
sweet. I got this from my brother.
I get attached to objects, I think.
I could see that.
She has definitely like maximalist style. She just
As
likes
do I.
clutter.
Yes, I do.
As do I. You
It's
should see my
not
office.
clutter, it's decor and souvenirs.
Cluttered together.
I'm very maximalist.
It's pictures and a Rubik's Cube and my initial.
I'm also the type of person that, like, if I like it right now, I don't mind changing it, unless it's like super huge and expensive cost. But I have a friend, I think I've talked about this before, who like is afraid that she won't like something in 5 years, and so she doesn't like to make changes.
I fall more in that camp.
Yeah.
With
I think that's like part of my aversion to tattoos in general. That I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know how you could ever say that you want that for the rest of your life. But I also just like a clean look. Like I hate bumper stickers, stickers on electronics, the stickers on water bottles. Like it's
you
fine when
say
other
this,
people do it because it like goes with their style, but I hate it like as for my style.
Jillian, and I know what you're saying because I like know you, but you're not like a modern
No.
architecture wise person. She is
No.
like the
Just
older,
clean, like, yeah.
right? No, like,
Not cluttered,
and
not,
she does like decorations because like we put the F1 cars and stuff in the
Yeah.
living room, but like
I'm not like
my room
against
compared to her
decor.
room is very, even here where like I brought minimal things with me from home because like you don't
yeah.
want to move it. She still has less stuff than me.
Yeah. I do think I maybe just have like an issue with stickers as a
You're like
concept.
just stickers in general. I don't like actually.
Well,
I I think it's from mom because mom like not in a bad way, but she would always like tell us like not to put stickers on like things. Like we could only put them on like paper. And like that was one of the
yes,
things that she was like
but
really
then
strict about.
I was also like, if I found a sticker I really liked, I was like, it's special. It has to go somewhere special. And I was like, where would the special place? There's no special place, so it
I am
never got used. I would just have like the stickers never left the like piece of the paper that they came.
Yeah.
I am like that too, Jillian, and I also like have like a fear of putting a sticker on something and either not liking it and not being able to get it off, or like it goes on something and then it gets like ruined on that something.
I get more concerned about it ruining something else. I don't care as much about
Yeah.
the sticker. I'm like, if this thing comes off or it starts to peel and look ugly, like, is that going to leave residue and then it's going to be a pain in the butt to get it off, et cetera, you know?
There is
I
a
never
sticker
was,
on my nightstand right there, but I did not put it there. It came with it. It's a
yeah,
hand-me-down like set, and it came with the sticker on it.
yeah.
It's like
I
a little bit of
have
a hidden
not,
spot. Like you have to be sitting down to see it.
I'm also in the camp of not putting stickers on things. Like, I didn't put stickers all over my laptop like some people did, mostly because my thought process on that was like, no matter what I put on here, sometimes the stickers can look childish or like, I mean, some people had like very political stickers on their, computers. And I'm just thinking like in public, like, what do I want people to see about me? I don't necessarily want them to see all of these
Yeah.
little stickers all over.
It also feels like a lot of personal information that you're just like
Yeah,
exposing to the
Yeah.
world.
truly. But I do have a collection of stickers that I've just accumulated over time. A lot of them have been free. And I had a bunch. And one day, my stepmom took my brand new Awala and just put stickers on it without asking about it. So now, because of those stickers, I've added my other stickers that I just didn't know what to do with. So I have one water bottle now that has become my sticker water bottle, and that'll be it. Not by choice.
I also like I work with kids, so it's probably not that big of an issue for like the general population. But stickers on my water bottle, you then can't really wash the outside of your water bottle.
That's true. It makes it a lot harder.
And the 2-year old that I work with loves anytime my water bottle is out anywhere in his vision to just pick it up and bring it to me. Don't know why, but
So
he
his
just likes
little
to.
grubby hands are on it.
So like,
He's trying to
and
make
his
you
hands are like
hydrate.
always in his mouth. I know it's fine that he brings it to me. I don't care, but like if there's stickers on the outside, then I can't wash it, and he has his hands in his mouth all the time.
Yeah. That's
And I'm
fair.
like, that's my stance.
You don't have to convince me. I do think that there's a camp of people who like stickers, and then there's a camp who
Yeah.
don't.
And the people who like stickers, I'm like, that fits for you. Like, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. I think a big part of the sticker community has also now been the book talk community. And a lot of people use stickers to decorate their Kindles.
Mm.
I don't really care about that.
Yeah.
I
The
like
other thing
my
is
Kindle
people
cover
buy
just
like
fine.
clear cases and put stickers on the clear cases, but then I'm like, then the stickers aren't protected
Yeah.
because they're on the outside. So then
Yeah,
that
but I
kind of
think the
like,
idea is that you can then cycle through them a lot easier. So you can get new
yeah,
stickers
but
and show
like,
different stickers.
I like
Stickers aren't
commitment.
meant to last
It's
forever.
it's a hot button issue.
Yeah, apparently. Are you pro sticker or anti sticker? Which side are you on?
Um,
I guess
I
we're
do
more
like the
on
idea
anti
of
sticker.
We're more anti-sticker.
scrapbooking. I do like the idea of like
Yeah.
scrapbooking and using the stickers for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scrapbooking is great, except for it's gotten so expensive.
It's always been expensive.
I feel like, yes, it has always been expensive, but it's just gotten more expensive with time.
Yeah.
It
That
also
Printing
was
is
pictures,
a
all
lot
the
of work.
supplies. Yes, it is. It's a
I
hobby.
made one for
It's a
Jillian
full-time hobby.
for your last birthday drive.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I made her one, and I was going to do like I bought the paper and everything. I was gonna like do different backs on the papers and like fun little designs, and I bought like little like corner things to do on them. And I did probably like maybe 4 pages with that. And I was like, I'm just gonna start sticking the pictures on. I was like, it'll just be a photo
But
book, not a scrapbook.
that was a hobby of mine when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah. My aunt was big into
We
scrapbooking,
yeah, we used to
and
do it
so
with
we would
our
do that
aunt.
together. And I really liked it. I just didn't keep up with it. I have like all my scrapbooking supplies still back home. That's not traveling with me,
It's
but
it's also something you can't do like on short notice. Like I I wasn't necessarily doing your present on short notice, but like I didn't have months. Like I didn't plan out months in advance.
uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a
And
commitment
like
for
it like
sure.
I said, it's like time consuming to like get it cut how you want the paper and whatever and like have it like placed how you want and you have to like put each individual object down and whatever.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
just takes
kind of
time.
along kind of along the lines of scrapbooking, but something that does take time. I saw something on TikTok the other day that I really want to create for the future, and this will probably be for my first friend that ends up pregnant. But it's like one of those like felt baby books that
Yes.
yeah, that you can create and then they can
Yeah.
play with and manipulate and it's like personalized and
Yeah. Those
it
are
looks
so
so
cool.
good.
Yeah. I saw one and it was like the girl who did it, she did it for her boyfriend's sister who was having a baby. And I was
I
like,
think I saw that, yeah.
that's so sweet. But that's also like
So much
hers was
work for
like
your boyfriend's
so
sister.
much.
Yeah.
I
But
Like
it was
I hope
really
it
saw
lasts.
cute. It
I
was
saw
really
this
cute.
a like while ago. I sent them to you, Jillian. I think at least one of them because one of them was a Winnie the Pooh one. And
Ooh.
the like this girl's like whole account is she just makes these books, like these felt baby books.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
I saw it like months ago, and then Jillian showed me that one not too long ago,
Yeah.
and I loved it.
No, I have decided I want to figure out how to do that for because like I'm sure I will be entering the era
Yeah.
soon in my life where a lot of people get pregnant.
Just get
And
started now. It might take a
I know
while.
maybe I should. I'll work on the pages and then I can work on the outside once I know the baby's name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or maybe I'll just make it blank. Baby.
You'll
baby.
probably mess up a few times along the way.
You could put a last
100%.
name on it too
That's true.
instead of a first
Yeah,
name.
make it in advance.
Baby,
Be like,
whatever. Baby blank. Baby last name.
yeah, those look so cool.
That's my next hobby. I have a few hobbies I need to get to before that. Like I want to get into puzzling. I want to get back into puzzling. I have some
We should
Lego
try and
things
do
to
a puzzle
build.
before we move, Jillian, because we actually have several and we've done none in this apartment.
We've done zero.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
know why you've done zero? Because I was your puzzling friend.
Yeah, you were.
I did multiple though at our apartment, like separate from our group puzzles.
Good. I have one I need to complete, and it's just dragging because it's hard.
I had
I
Gotta
just need
put
to
on a
find a good.
movie. You
I need
gotta
a good movie, is
compete
what I
against
need.
the movie.
Yeah.
I had a
Well,
Dumbo one, and the colors, like every single piece looked exactly the same color wise
yeah.
because it was
Well,
just
the
like
one
a
I'm working
rainbow, so
on,
like every piece looked the same.
yeah. The one I'm working on is like more sentimental because it's a picture of my grandparents.
Aw,
Oh,
Yeah, super cute. But it's like they took a picture of them and just turned it into a puzzle.
yeah.
So the quality isn't great. And also the
yeah.
picture itself has a lot of the same coloring and
Hmm.
oh man, it's not easy. I got like my grandpa has on like these dark blue jeans in them, like very stark blue, and that is like that and then my grandma's like pink shirt are like the only like colorful bright things in it. So I've been trying to work on those.
Is it as hard as the night sky in Star Wars though?
That one was pretty hard.
Yeah.
Um
Just the amount of pieces we misplaced in
yeah,
that one. It's
yeah.
like,
Not us
Yes.
thinking
I don't think I'll
for
have as many.
multiple nights we thought we were just missing a piece.
Yeah.
Turns out we
yeah,
weren't.
we're like,
We were
they just didn't give it to us.
It just doesn't exist.
We had, in fact, placed it incorrectly in the puzzle.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. Yes, we did. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't think there will be as many like missing pieces, like or as misplaced pieces as that puzzle. It's more of just like brain thinking, like, ugh, I have to go through every single piece that looks like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have a bunch of other puzzles and old puzzles that I did with you guys and bought with you guys to do.
And there's not really like a theme movie you can watch with doing a puzzle with your grandparents.
No, but I can just watch a movie.
Yeah, but it's not as fun if it's not on
You
theme.
can watch a movie about old people.
I can watch Up.
You could
Yeah, there you go.
you could watch Up, The Notebook.
I don't think I could
I
do a
don't think
puzzle while
so.
watching Up. I would just be crying.
Yeah. You just mentioned two things that will make me cry when I think about my grandparents. So
Okay,
Yeah.
this might be a real hot take. The Notebook didn't make me cry that much.
it didn't make me cry that much either.
Okay,
Okay,
so I'm
guys.
fine.
You haven't seen The Notebook?
I've seen
No,
it.
I have. She's seen it.
Oh, I thought that was going to be your hot take.
No, it was just like everybody was like, "Oh my, it'll like you can't see while you're watching that movie," and it just
Oh,
did not
I don't
have
think it's
that
that
effect on
level,
me.
but like I cried.
Yeah, no.
I like teared up at the end, but I didn't really cry.
I
It was
didn't
not
either.
the like impactful movie I thought it was going to be based on the hype surrounding it.
I obviously thought it was going to be sad, but yeah, I wasn't like bawling. Like my stepmom while she was watching it, like couldn't like stop the tears the whole movie. Like she just knew it was coming and was bawling hysterically. And I'm like, I mean, it's
I wasn't
sad, but
sad.
it's not the
It
saddest thing
is.
I've ever seen.
No. Any dog movie will make me cry more.
I was gonna say, have you ever seen Marley and Me?
Uh, Marley Me, Hachi, A Dog's Purpose.
Fun fact, Marley, Me, Miranda,
Uh,
you know how I used to watch like movies on repeat?
Was that one?
Before Dolphin Tale, it was Marley and Me.
Oh,
And I would
yes, you
watch
did
it
tell me
every
this.
night to go to
Because
And
sleep.
I
she's
said,
a
why did you?
psychopath.
Yeah, I think
And
I called you that when you told me that, actually.
because it's a happy movie until you get to the part where like they move out to the country. So if you can fall asleep before they move out to the country, you're perfectly fine. And the ending
It's a
doesn't even
game.
exist.
How fast can you fall asleep?
It's like in Friends when like Phoebe had never seen the end of like the movie, like she'd never seen the end of Old Yeller or anything. And she was like, no, they're all happy.
It's like, yeah. Now we've gotten
I've
onto like
seen,
movies and crying, and I'm trying to think of the last movie I cried at.
I have probably seen
Um, what's the last movie?
Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary. Cried
Yeah. I
multiple
have
times.
seen probably of Marley and Me, I've probably seen the ending a total of 2 times, and I used to watch it every single night for years to go to bed.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Danielle and I were very different children when it came to movies. I could not physically fall asleep without seeing the end of a movie. Like, I could not stop in the middle of a story. So I had to listen to music to fall asleep.
Yeah.
If
But
I
Daniela and our
can't fall asleep
brother,
to like a new movie. It can't be a new movie. It has to be something I have seen, so like I know the story. And like I've seen it before, so I can fall asleep to it. Same thing with shows. If I've seen it, I can sleep to it.
Yeah. For the longest time, I couldn't fall asleep without music or noise. Like I had a TV and then I just had music. And then it got to the point where I was like, I'm like listening to the songs like I need to not. And I just realized I just need noise. So fans and noise machines have entered the chat.
yeah, I thought I needed noise, and then I went to college and was sharing a closet with another person. And I was like, well, that's rude. Can't do that anymore. So I just learned to fall asleep to silence.
I've never had to do that in my life, thankfully. Um, the thoughts
I've
just the
yeah.
thoughts just keep going if I have no noise. Like that
Yeah,
is
that's how I
extremely
am.
hard for unless if I'm like
Thoughts keep going no matter
exhausted.
what.
No, but like the thoughts keep me awake to like the point where like it's like 3 a.m. and I'm like, why can't I fall asleep?
For me, I just
Because what
like
I will
when
do, whether it's music, TV, movie, I will recite back in my head whatever is being spoken. So that can be almost the only thought I can have. There are still other thoughts, but that is like the main thought and the majority of my thought that then I can fall asleep because it's nothing like new.
interesting.
That's how it works for me. Sometimes though, the dreams, I dream every night, okay? Very vividly. Sometimes the dreams get really crazy though, and I do have to like switch to music for a while. And I'm not sure exactly what it is, but the dreams sometimes when I'm watching TV or movies get really weird and crazy.
Your brain is such an interesting place.
Yep.
I was gonna say that for me, noise was always just like without noise, and I've tried it multiple times. Um, every little thing then suddenly all my attention goes to. Like any little noise. And then it makes it hard for me to sleep.
Hmm.
I don't have that
And I
problem. I
was
just
very
have like
blessed.
incessant
I
thoughts.
was blessed in college that I had my own room 1 year, and then the times that I had to share, the other person either didn't mind the noise or also needed noise. So I got lucky.
I
Interesting.
literally like to me, it's to the point where like we went on a ski trip and we stay at my godfather's condo, and Jillian and I were sleeping in the den, and there was somebody else sleeping in the living room, but I
Yeah.
needed the sound. So I I set the laptop up, and the one night I slept with my AirPods in so that I
Didn't
had
you
the
do that
sound
when we
like
also went on our
disturbing.
trip?
Yeah, I do it frequently when I'm in the area of other people. And I know like you shouldn't sleep with your AirPods in, but like I like genuinely like will not be able to sleep.
No,
And
I also slept with I think I slept with a headphone in on our trip to Philadelphia
yeah.
because it was too quiet and there was five of us in a room.
I also will actively try like in that case, I was like trying to go to sleep while you guys were still talking because then that can
Yeah.
be my noise. But if I'm not asleep by the point that it quiets down, I put in headphones.
I also took two
I could
melatonin
just
that
sleep
night.
anywhere.
I'm so glad. I'm not that blessed. That's why I also like sharing with people that I'm not that are not used to like my sleep schedule and my like if I'm not sharing a room with like my husband, I get a little stressed when it comes to sleeping because I'm
I'm
like,
fine with like there being noise. Like I could sleep with all the noise. It'd be fine. The lights are usually where I draw the line. Like I'm like
who sleeps with lights on?
not necessarily like lights on, but I'm like I couldn't sleep with a bunch of lights on.
Yeah, fair.
I'm usually
I
like
can't
I
either.
can accommodate pretty well in the sense that like I do always travel with my headphones and anything else that I might need if the situation arises where like they don't want noise or whatever. And I can like make pretty much anything work for what I do need.
Yeah.
And usually if you have your
That's
phone and a
good.
pair of headphones, you can sleep.
Yeah, which is why I have sleep sounds on my Spotify because that's my travel sleep noise.
Do you sleep
I
on
did only
planes?
sleep with
Maybe sometimes if I need to.
A
when
plane
I'm
will
with
put
other
me to
people, I
sleep,
do.
and
When
no
I
matter
flew
what,
by
just the sound of
myself,
the engine, I'm out.
when I flew by myself, it was too I was too anxious and stressed out to sleep.
Yeah.
I have a fear of being by myself and falling asleep on public transport and like them just leaving me.
Well, it would not happen on a plane, but other places, that's a legit fear, so I get it. I think usually I get like really stuffed up on planes, like my head
Hmm.
hurts, and I am just generally uncomfortable for almost the whole time I'm flying. I don't like flying. It's a means to an end, you know. I get somewhere faster. Um, so
People talk about
generally
being
I
uncomfortable while on a plane, and I can't. I can get comfortable in just about any seat you give me.
it's not even the
I can
seat. It's
con
just like
I
being
can
that high up in the
contort.
air.
Uh, I can
Yeah,
contort
it's not
myself.
even I mean, wherever seat you put me in, it's just like being in a metal tube. And then also like I said, my ears are quite sensitive. So like descents and like getting up there always hurts and I feel stuffy. And I just feel all this pressure sometimes on me. Like it just feels ugh up in the air. So, and I've learned I can't really read on planes because of that, because I always feel uncomfortable. So I always download shows and movies. It has to be something visual to distract me.
Hmm.
Funny enough,
That's when I watched K-pop Demon
of
Hunters.
I still haven't seen
the
that.
the only type of vehicle I can read on is a plane.
Really? Oh, I guess that makes sense.
She gets motion sick on everything
Yeah.
now.
Bad.
But fun fact about me, I don't get motion sick generally. I have been like motion sick two times in my life. The first one was when we went to see Aquaman in theaters, and I
You keep getting
had
greedy.
no, we saw it in IMAX, but
Okay.
I had kidney stones at the time. Like I was in the middle of passing a kidney stone. So I was not feeling great. And something about like the underwater effect that they had with like the way they were
The
muffling
bubbles
voices
and
and the way
stuff.
like it was moving around, it made me so nauseous that I turned my head. I didn't watch the movie. I turned my head, I like buried my head in the seat and completely blacked out the whole movie and just laid there curled up in a ball.
That's funny. Well,
And
not funny. I'm
then
sorry. That's painful.
and then uh I had a plane that had to make an emergency landing because of engine failure. And so then we got back on like a bigger plane, but there was like 30% of the passengers needed to fill this plane. So we were all like really spread out, but then the plane hit a lot of turbulence, I think because like there wasn't a lot of people. So it was a pretty shaky flight. And I saw the Aquaman movie and I was like, oh, I've never actually finished that. So I'll watch the Aquaman. No, maybe it's the movie.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it's the movie, not your
But
not your motion sickness. You're allergic to Aquaman.
but I've never actually been able to like successfully watch Aquaman without getting nauseous.
You should try and watch it on like solid ground without kids.
Solid ground, not be ill at the time.
Not be sick. Interesting. I'll have to try that.
I'm trying to remember.
I'm
I also had an IMAX issue one time, and I think it might have been Fantastic Beasts, one of those movies, maybe. I can't remember, or maybe a Star Wars movie. One of those two that I was watching in IMAX, and something was spinning, and I had to get out of there. I had to leave.
I'm the type of motion sick
Yeah.
that I threw up in at least 3 of my friends' cars growing up.
Just from car
But I was
sickness.
also, yeah, I was also the smallest usually in our groups. So in a minivan, there's the 3 in the back and then the 2 bucket seats. I would always get stuck in the way back in the middle seat. So
Yeah.
like no real access to windows to help
Mm-hmm.
anything. All the way in the back where the most motion happens. That's where the motion is in the ocean. And
Oh, I know.
I as you know, anxiety would never like speak up and be like, "Hey, I can't." I would just throw up. And like no like, "Oh, I'm starting to feel sick." I would just throw up. I
That's just rude.
I genuinely like it wasn't like to like I wasn't like just throwing up because I didn't want to say anything. It was like I genuinely was just trying to like make it there without being an inconvenience. Like to wherever the destination was. I'm like I can stick it out. And it didn't work every time.
Oh
But
no.
you know what did work is that I did throw up in their car so that I never was put in the way back again.
Good.
And
You're
that's
like
the
my little brother.
strategy.
My little brother was horrendous in the car growing up. Like, always got sick all the time. And nothing really helped until he got older and had a license. And then sometimes my dad would let him drive so that, because like anytime he was driving, he was fine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sometimes James got to sub out for driving just to help with his motion sickness. He was the only kid.
It's like a
Anytime we
punishment.
go on
He
like
liked it.
anytime we go on long journeys, I would still sit in the way back of our family cars,
Yeah, she
but
would place herself there.
with a caveat of I
You
would
would dope
flip
yourself up on
myself
Dramamine?
No.
almost immediately. I would flip myself. I would make like stack up enough stuff on the floor where your feet go and put a pillow on top of it. Then I would invert myself so that my feet were where your head goes and my head was like on the pillow. And then I couldn't see anything. I would have a movie downloaded on my computer, iPad, whatever, put my headphones in, watch that, and fall asleep. And would sleep virtually the whole way to wherever we were going.
That is so odd.
Yep.
And I wouldn't get sick.
Well, it's a solution.
And then my brother and I would be next to each other fighting.
And I was blissfully sleeping.
Yeah.
But if it's anywhere like an hour or two drive, I can't be in the back because I can't invert. Like I'm not inverting myself for 2 hours.
I'm just thinking about our trip to Philly.
Yeah, where'd you
I was
sit
at the
on the
window
way to
seat.
Philly?
Yeah,
I was
and
in
then
the
she
window
laid
seat.
across you and Ann Darby for half the time.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was thinking about you sprawled out over Jillian and
Yeah.
Ann Darby for half the drive.
Oh yeah, that I was feeling sick then, so I did need to go upside down. The upside down helps for whatever reason.
My motion sickness has gotten worse as I've gotten older.
Yeah, because the crystals in our ears are
Hmm.
growing,
Yeah.
crystallizing.
Like I can't do roller
It's
coasters.
stupid.
Jillian and I had a teacher who got motion sick so bad she couldn't even be a passenger in the car. Like in the
Wow.
front seat
Yeah.
passenger. Like she always had to be
That's
driving.
really unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know what helps with the stopping the things like your ears from getting messed up as you get older is you just have to like keep spinning yourself.
Keep spinning?
Yeah, like when you're young, you're like in more of like this kind of motion, just like from playing
Yeah.
and things, and you lose that as you get older, and so your like
You're like
body
more
doesn't,
settled.
yeah, it's not moving around like it used to. And so then it gets harder when you just do that stuff spontaneously. So
Yeah.
just start
Swinging
spinning,
also,
go for it.
swinging on swings is also a thing that develops that in you. Um,
Yeah.
which
I
is
mean,
why
mine isn't crippling.
there's actually been like an influx of kids being motion sick because a lot of like school playgrounds have gotten rid of like a traditional swing set because it's dangerous. But it's actually like very good for their development
Yeah.
and they're not getting
Like I
it.
said, mine isn't crippling at all. Like I can be a passenger, I can sit in the back. Um, it's more like I can't do other things while doing that. Like I can't, it's really hard for me to read and be in a car or spend too much time looking at my phone, which honestly is fine because that means I'm just usually then I'll like listen to something so that I can look up, but I'm still being entertained.
Hmm.
But the whole roller coaster thing, I think is I'm just gonna put that to bed, and I'm not gonna be able to do that.
That's so sad.
I don't have a
I
problem
might
with
try
I'm
roller coasters,
medication.
honestly.
You're fine on
I
roller
don't
coasters?
want I don't want to lose the ability to ride roller coasters.
See, my
I
roller
hate
coaster stuff started in high school or like middle school when I couldn't do them anymore because we went on the like rocking ship like back and forth and
I
we got
can't do
off and I
those.
immediately threw up.
I can't do those, but like a true roller coaster, I can do a true roller coaster. None of like the carnival-y roller coasters. I can't do any of those.
Anything that makes my stomach drop makes my head spin.
That's the best part. That's what I'm there for.
I mean, we freaking did the teacups when we went to Leah's bachelorette party, and I felt ill after that.
I'm
Well,
sure
that's
teacups
another
are
one.
awful.
That's a carnival. That's a carnival ride. You can't do the carnival rides.
I did do the carousel, and that was fine.
Slow enough for you.
That was slow.
Slow enough.
My goal is that my mom will be around because my mom is a roller coaster junkie,
Hmm.
and that Alec will be around so that they can take all of my children
Can
onto the
you
roller
do
coaster.
like just the you don't like your stomach dropping, so you
No,
wouldn't like just the drop rides.
nope, that would probably make me ill as well.
Ugh.
I can't do those either. The only drop ride I can do is Tower of Terror because you're not actually like outside.
Though, hold on, I say drop. Okay, so my mom had a tradition. We all went to it was called Worlds of Fun. It's our local amusement park. Um, every year or every eighth grade year, the class went to Worlds of Fun. And it started with me, and my brother and sister did it too. But it's like a bungee thing, where they take you
Yeah.
high up and they drop you and you swing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You do that?
I did do that.
But you won't go on a roller coaster.
Well, I also did that in 8th grade, and it's been a
You
very
should
long time since the 8th
you
grade.
should try like a true roller coaster. Because a lot of the
I
things you're
have.
saying are like the carnival ones.
I also went to Silver Dollar City and tried an actual roller coaster. Maybe I think it was 2021, and I had to go put my head between my knees afterwards. And my dad was like, "Yeah, that one got me too." Like we were both standing next to each other looking green. And that is what I would call a true roller coaster.
Can you do water parks? Like,
Probably. I think it's a big thing of like upside down stuff. I can't do upside down.
okay.
You
But you
would
can do like
not like
slides,
Superman.
Oh, yeah, I could do sides.
like the big slides.
Probably.
She wouldn't like Superman, Jillian.
You don't want to fly like Superman?
Does it make me go upside down?
Not upside down, but on your stomach.
I don't know.
You're
That
in
kind
like
of
the
yeah.
seat with the harness,
You like
and you're
fly
sitting
like Superman.
regular. Jillian, you're skipping. You sit regular, and then the ride starts, and the first thing you do is you're upright, and they flip you completely horizontal, and you do the roller coaster like that.
I don't know. I'd have to see.
I do think there is a loop, Jillian, where like you're all the way up to the sky.
Yeah.
I might be wrong though.
We have one called the Patriot where your feet are dangling, and it's enough that it goes whoop. There's like 1 or 2 loops, and afterwards I can't do it. And it's never like on the ride where I feel ill. It's always the settling in right after when my head is like back and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I do fear that because our dad is like he can't do roller coasters. And our mom is like perfectly fine with them, but I hope that I don't get to the level that I can't do them like at all.
Yeah. I also haven't really tried any drugs with roller coasters, but I get nervous about like Dramamine, even the non-drowsy, because I feel like it still makes you super drowsy, and that's not very enjoyable. Like
Does medicine actually make people drowsy? I've never taken the medicine, even if it said like drowsy, like that made me drowsy.
oh my gosh, like September of last year, we went on a car trip from here to Wisconsin to go to a cousin's wedding, and I was sitting in the back seat. I started to feel a little nauseous. I think partly because my dad's driving. He drives a little too fast, and um, I started feeling sick, so we pulled over and I got Dramamine, and I just got one that said drowsy because it was nighttime anyways when we were driving. I passed out. That was one of the best naps I've ever had in my entire life. So yes.
I like I read that and it feels like a myth to me. I have never once taken a medicine that said it that made me feel drowsy.
I think that's because like
Your host
your
does.
yeah, your system
Like
isn't
the
the
same thing as
same as our
caffeine.
systems.
Like the same thing as caffeine.
Yeah. Like it just brings you back to normal. It doesn't bring you down to drowsy.
Maybe. I've never really thought about it that much. I just thought it was like kind of like just like a warning, like this could very rarely maybe happen.
Nope. It knocks me out.
Felt like a myth to me. I didn't know it actually happened to people. Does it happen to you, Jillian?
I don't know that I've ever taken drowsy medicine.
Have you taken
I've
ZzzQuil?
taken
NyQuil?
I've taken NyQuil before. It didn't really put me to sleep, I guess.
NyQuil doesn't put me to sleep as much as other things do. The Dramamine was where I've noticed it the most because I was like, all of a sudden I was like, oh, I'm really tired. And I woke
I
up
think
3 hours
also
later.
it feels extra like a myth to me because our brother has sleeping issues, has his whole life, and he was like literally like taking a bottle of ZzzQuil a week, and like was still like it wasn't doing anything for him.
Yeah,
He's
still
he's
struggled.
done all the things. He was on like over an adult dose of melatonin when he was like 6.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But he was intentionally fighting through it when he was a kid.
He would fight it when he was a kid.
Our mom was like, "This will help you
But when
sleep," and he's like, "No, it won't." And he like made himself stay awake.
So now he has an immunity to it. Now he has insomnia.
Yep.
well, he always had the sleeping issues, but then he would fight through the medicine, which probably has made the medicine more ineffective.
Yeah.
He would like fight through it in the way that like he would be like. He also used to sleep with his eyes open when he was really little.
I do that. It's because my eyeballs are too big. Okay.
Too big.
My eyes
Like you
stay
see,
open.
like he like literally just looks like this.
Oh, I don't look like that. I look creepier. My eyelids
they
will be
like
open and you
half?
see the white. Yep.
That is
No,
creepy.
I
he was
can't
like
help it.
fully eyes open.
Are your
Like he
eyes
looked
like dried
dead.
out in the morning?
Sometimes.
No.
It used to freak people out. I used to have to tell them whenever I'd like go to camp or something. I'd be like, sorry if you see my eyes. Don't get freaked out.
Interesting.
Okay, girls. Do we want to talk really quickly about the fact that F1 is returning again this week?
Maybe the boys are in Miami.
Yeah, at least everything is set up for Miami to happen. Hopefully the weather will stay away and we will get to actually have a
Yeah.
race.
Leo is in Miami, and that's all that matters.
I did see that.
And he's having the time of his life.
He's so glad to be back.
This is probably an actually good time to be in Miami because it's not too hot.
Yeah.
Except that it's supposed to be storming.
Except for that. But that's just March, April, May is just storm watch time. You're going to have storms anywhere.
Yeah, but this is like the first. I guess that hasn't happened, but I haven't seen an F1 race where a storm made them cancel it. They usually
It's usually delayed.
power through.
Delay.
Yeah.
I haven't been watching
So
long enough to know if it's ever happened. I guess I could Google it for us real quick.
we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't get canceled because then we would be waiting until like near the end of May.
If they have to cancel this, then they better just cancel the rest of the year. Because at this point, we haven't had a race. Everyone is doing poorly except for Mercedes and Ferrari. And who knows if they'll continue to do well after this long
With the
break that
new
we've just had and all the
changes.
changes that we've had.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how practices go.
Yeah.
Just like, did anybody maintain? Did anybody get better?
I'm hoping everyone stays safe at practice. I want no more ollie crashes.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy the boys are back.
Yeah. And it's supposedly with the new regulations, it should be a little bit better. Some of our complaints have been heard.
Some, a minuscule amount of our complaints have been heard.
Yes, although the drivers are still complaining, and some of the drivers have specifically been told that they're not allowed to complain about it to the press.
I've heard, wasn't that Lando or something that got,
Lando was
yeah,
specifically told you can't talk about it.
yeah.
Not by McLaren or anyone though. It was like by his
I think it was his
It
team.
was his
manager or
management. It was
something.
his management team. Yeah.
Yeah. Sucks, buddy.
Yes, Formula One races have been canceled or severely impacted by rain and associated severe weather. Most notably, the 2023 Imola Grand Prix, which was canceled due to flooding. While
Well,
heavy rain often brings red flags and delays. So 2023 is what I'm getting here. 2021 classified as a race because it was 2 laps behind a safety car. So I guess if
That's
it starts, it
awful.
classifies as a race.
That's stupid.
So you get 2 laps behind the safety car and then they call it.
Yeah. And then 1991 Australian GP stopped after 16 laps due to torrential rain, making it one of the shortest races in F1 history.
I feel like they're kind of blowing it out of proportion saying that's going to cancel. If anything, I think it would just
It
be
would
severely
delay.
delayed.
I
Yes.
think it's just going to
I
delay.
think it's very rare that they cancel.
Yeah.
I think people are just like blowing it out of the water because the last two races were
Because
canceled.
we're being a little
Because everyone's desperate to have it happen.
we just want to complain. We're mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we are mad because we want to race and it's not been going well.
Yeah. I do like the idea of if one more thing goes wrong, we're like, it's just like a fun season, no points.
No
This one doesn't
point.
count. If you want
No.
to race, you can show up.
It'll count if George wins.
No,
If
won't
George doesn't
count.
win, nope, doesn't count.
We
I was
can have
literally going
a
to say
just Charles Max race.
I
Just
was
the two
going
of
to
them.
say it only counts if Charles wins.
Lies.
It'd be fun if they got to like jump around, try out different cars,
Yeah.
mix
Just
and match the teams.
yeah, that would actually be so fun.
I would want to see how the good drivers do in the bad
In the
cars.
best car.
No,
Oh, in the bad
in the
car.
bad
I
cars.
would like to see how like George does in Charles's car and vice versa.
Yeah,
And like see because then we would really know. You know?
sure.
She just wants to knock George down.
Not necessarily just George though, but also like see how like Charles does in a McLaren, like those like top ranking cars, like switch those drivers around and see how they do in each other's cars and
My
if they are
idea,
as good as they are or if it truly is the car that they're in.
my idea for like if we redo F1, we would do we would have alternating seasons where like one season is how we traditionally do it, where it's they each team designs their own car and it's more about like which car is the best car and then obviously like the drivers doing their thing. And then based on whichever car was determined to be the best and fastest car in the previous season, that's like the specs that everybody uses to make a car for the next season. And then it's like who's the best driver if we all have the same car. And you just do alternating seasons like that.
That would never work.
Why? You use the previous season where everybody has their own each team has their own cars like now, and whatever car does best constructors wise.
Yeah, but each
That's
car
the car
has their
we use
own
next year.
things, their own unique things
That's the
that
point.
I know, but I'm saying that engineers and all these people take all year and they're constantly improving them. And that would put everyone out of a job for a year.
No, then they'd get more
No.
time to work on designing the car for the next season.
I don't know. I don't think it would work.
And we're not saying you can't still do upgrades on the car during season,
Yeah,
the constructor car.
but it's more of like you have the base car is the same, so it's more about who's the best
Right.
driver.
Like it's all the same engine, all the same stuff, like that stuff, the like major stuff.
Well, all the engines and stuff is all dependent on who's sponsoring them, who they're partnered with.
Miranda, this is in a perfect world, not in this world.
I'm just telling you that it's definitely fantasy because
Then,
it would never happen.
but then that's like even more promotion to want to win the constructors because
Right.
then everybody has to use that same power unit.
Right, but what about the ones that don't win?
They lost. They
They're
got to do
lost.
better next time. This is
Right.
the race car world.
Not
You
everybody can
fastest
be
or you're
a
last.
winner.
I'm just thinking business-wise, it's not a very good business model.
Miranda, if you're not first, you're last. So
Yeah. You have to earn that title.
Okay. I know you guys should come
those
to Mac
constructors, if those
I
and
like
constructors
it.
girls
really
compete.
want it, if those engine people really want it, they will make the best engine ever. It promotes competition and ingenuity. That's what we want in the world.
We have competition right now.
Not ingenuity.
Yeah. We're kind of lacking in the ingenuity department.
The whole world is lacking in ingenuity.
All right. Well, I said I would make you do this, Daniela, and I've come back because you hate doing it so much that I'm taking it back. We're not going to make guesses prior to the race. We will make our guesses right before the race starts after qualies. So, you are
It's not
welcome.
even necessarily I need qualies. It's that I also, like, at this point, we don't even have any practices in. So I know literally nothing.
It's more like a fun guessing game.
I don't like that.
Okay. I
Miranda's
have
just gonna
heard
say
you.
George.
I will give you my guess right now.
Charles.
Charles.
Honestly, another reason is that because we've had such a huge break and there's been regulation
We
changes
know
and
nothing.
we know absolutely
Right.
nothing. It's basically like
Yeah.
Australia again.
We've restarted the
Yeah.
season.
The
I'm
whole
gonna
season
say,
restarted.
here's my hopes and dreams. Charles, Lewis, Max.
Okay, me?
Interesting hopes and dreams. No Lando?
No. He's dead to
We're
her.
dropping
I
we're
mean, he's
dropping
P4.
Lando.
He's P4. I want to see Charles and Max race.
I know. Me too. I'm right there.
And for that to happen, I need Max to be in the top 3 with Charles.
Which isn't going to happen.
Because obviously
We don't
Charles
know
needs
that.
to be in the top 3.
People are on their way out of Red Bull. I don't think it's going to happen this year.
I feel like that's just a motivator for this guy.
Yeah, but it's not like Max, yes, has the motivation. Does he have the car though?
Does he need the
Does
car,
he
or
have
is he
the
just that
I
good?
think willpower is what he needs.
Yeah, I think he has
He
the
runs on Red
willpower.
Bull and sheer determination.
He literally runs
Facts.
on Red Bull. Everybody has, like, when there was rumors about him leaving, they're like, but what will he
What
drink?
will he drink?
He would probably put it in his contract that he can still drink Red Bull energy drink.
Yeah.
That's what people were saying. They're like, he would have to, like, make stipulations in his contract that he was still allowed to have Red Bull.
You know how like actors and like people have like writers of like when they show up to places, this is the stuff stacked. That's in his writer of like I have to have 57 billion Red Bull energy drinks. Thank you.
Yeah. Keep him coming. Yeah. We'll see. I'm
Jillian and I bought
next.
3 Red Bulls to try.
I've never had a Red Bull at all.
I've
I
tried
had a
one and I didn't
sip.
like it.
I had a sip of, like, the original flavor, like, a really long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me know how
Like,
you
really long time ago. Like, childhood. Long time ago.
I've never had a Monster either.
I have zero interest in trying a Monster. They scare me.
Yeah.
I feel like they're the same exact thing as Red Bull.
Red Bull is actually
It's
fairly healthy. We looked at the back.
called a Monster. Also, I do remember in like junior high and high school, a lot of kids drinking Monster all the time, and we had a kid who like had a lot of health issues, like heart. He would like pass out if his heart rate would get messed up all the time, and he'd just pass out.
Well, that was probably bad for a lot of other reasons. And you shouldn't be a kid in middle school drinking energy drinks either. So, all right, well, try your Red Bull. Tell me what you think about it. Anything else to discuss, ladies?
No, not much happening.
Nope. But we'll have so much more to talk about next week. Hopefully, well, I'm knocking on wood. Hopefully, we have a lot to talk about next week with Miami. Please and thank you. Universe, let it happen.
I have seen the purple Miranda. Your team's not doing great with their specialty anything.
Yeah, it does not. It
The
looks very
wolf wasn't
interesting.
good either. The purple. And
Yeah.
now there's multiple other colors now that are going to be there, and people are like, it's the Teletubbies.
But did you see Ferrari's merch?
I didn't.
It is
It looks
Miami exclusive.
good.
It looks so nice. They literally had like a pair of dress pants that like Jillian could wear to work every day, and it just has like a tiny little Ferrari logo on it. But it's Miami exclusive. Like you have to be at Miami to buy it.
I hate that.
And it's like one of their best merch drops that I've seen.
Find it on Poshmark later.
It's very like country club chic.
Well, that makes sense for Miami.
And Ferrari.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Hey guys.
we'll talk about it next week. But
Later.
until then, goodbye.
Bye.